Hello, my name is Doug, and thank you so much for joining me in the beginner guitar course. This is lesson 4, and today we're going to learn 2 songs. They're a little bit edited for the beginner course. If you want to, really see the actual versions, you can go to my website and find, and there'll be descriptions and links below. But for now, let's jump in. The first one is A Horse with No Name, which is by America. And the second song is called Breakdown, which is an old Tom Petty song. So A Horse with No Name will be the whole tune because there's only 2 chords back and forth. Breakdown, I'm giving you the first 2 chords that go back and forth, but then there are a few more chords later on in the song, and we could talk about that later. Okay, let's get started. So as you remember from the previous courses, there's a free ebook. You can download that as well and follow along with the guitar tablature and the chord boxes. We learned an E minor chord with a 1 and a 2 finger, which kind of corresponds if you're coming from a G like this, and we talked about that in the previous lessons. But sometimes you play E minor with a 2 and a 3 finger, like this. So 2 finger on the 5th string, 3 finger on the 4th string, and 2nd fret for both of those, okay? And all 6 strings. And then the second chord you'll play in this, it's kind of a neat way they did it. Really what you're going to do is split the fingers apart like this, and this finger comes down to the 3rd string, this one goes over to the 6th string, and this was called F sharp minor 7 add 11. It's a kind of a fancy chord, but it sounds really neat. So not super hard to grab, it's just 2 fingers and you play them and then split them apart. Alright, so the first thing you've got to do is be able to play these 2. Once you got that down, the rhythm is going to be a 2-measure phrase. We haven't done that yet. So measure 1 is down, down, up, down, up. Or 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Now the reason I put this one in there because we're going to be switching a chord, so to speak, and playing on an up stroke, which is here. So we're going to first measure down, switch the fingers, and then we're going to go skip, up, skip, up, skip, up, down, up. So up, 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 down, up on that second chord. Let me show you what it sounds like. See how I'm skipping there? I'll slow it down so we get down, down, up, down, up, down, up. One more time. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So I'm not going to lose the swing here. You just have to kind of skip the strings if you see a rest or a tie, and we can talk about that. The tablature is there. We've talked about reading tablature. You might know how to do that. So that is your Horse with No Name. It's a classic America tune. If you don't know it, look it up. It's a fun tune. I can have a link down there if I remember. Okay, so song number 2 in this lesson is called Breakdown, and we're going to use 2 chords, and this is A minor, and we've learned this from the last lesson. 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 4th string, 3rd finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 1st finger, 1st fret, 2nd string. The rest of them are open, but don't play the low string. This is A minor. Okay? And now we're going to switch to a G chord, and that was the first chord that I showed you. And this is a big jump because nobody is common, meaning there's no connected note. You have to switch all the different notes. Now, if you've never heard the song, it goes like this. It's alright if you love me. It's alright if you don't. It's from 1976, I believe. Great Tom Petty song. Okay, so the reason I like this one at this point of the program here is you were strumming down and 8th notes, and we even did Stand By Me, which is down, down, up, skip, up, down, up, which is a very famous strumming pattern. we're switching chords and you're landing it on an upstroke. So this is going to be down. You're going to switch chords and you're going to go up on the G, up, down, up on the G. So it's a little different strumming pattern, and you can see how the two different chords with that strumming pattern creates a different feel. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, so those are the next two songs for your guitar progress here. That was lesson 4, so I will see you next week in lesson 5. Thank you so much for watching and getting the ebook, and you know, subscribe to the channel, check out my Fingers on the Frets page, or join me on Patreon. Don't forget to do your 1, 2, 3, 4 finger exercises, and just about 10 minutes a day is all you need for these things, maybe 15 if you have time, or 10 minutes at 2 different times. But yeah, thanks for being here, and I will see you next week with lesson 5.